Welcome to Stampin' Sunday. I know it's not my normal time or day to be on, but I just wanted to come on because I couldn't wait till Facebook Friday to show you what I've been working on. So, the the Snowman bundle, well, Snowman Seasons bundle is probably one of my favorite sets. And I just got so excited this morning, and I just said, I can't wait till Friday. I'll figure out something else to show you on Friday, okay? So let me show you what I've been working on. So first, I did post this yesterday from Friday morning's video, the snow globes. Stamp sets here somewhere. The snow globes that I worked on Friday, Facebook Friday. I was working on that double-sided ornament. Hi, Linda. Hi, Vicky. Thank you for tuning in. I know, last minute me. But I did post this yesterday. This was my double ornament that I started on Facebook Friday, and I took it apart and redid it. So I'm going to show it to you again when I turn the camera around. But hopefully you saw that. And that is the two snow globe shaker tops that we have. And it's a double-sided one. Such a cool idea, huh? Great ornament. It's an ornament. So I wanted to show you that. And we'll put that over here. And I'm probably going to lose stuff because I have stuff all over the place. You want to see what else I did? Okay. Well, how about with the same, almost the same thing in mind? Thank you. Yes, definitely share it. Everybody's going to love this set. I'm so excited. Can you tell? Okay. I had shown you this card when I teased you about doing the next Facebook Live. And there's the little snowman from the Snowman Season bundle in the snow globe. Now, there's no globe on this, but that is the puffy paint. Okay. If you can see that. So what I did to match the card is... Oh, you're going to love this then, Pam. Okay, you ready? How about a little snowman ornament globe with the Let It Snow from the bundle? And see, it's got a to and from on the back. So this is a little shaker, and I'll shake it later, or when I switch the thing around. So let me tell you about this. Okay, see that? This is the designer series paper that you can get starting September 4th. Remember, the catalog goes live September 4th. Send me those orders this close to Maui. And I know you're going to be on there with the orders because it's just so great. So this is the designer series paper that I have back there. And, of course, I've used up most of mine. But let me just bring in a little piece to show you. This is already glittery. Okay, and all I did was cut him out. Okay, and then what I did on the back, because I didn't want it plain or I didn't want the other designer series paper showing, is I put some of our glimmer paper back there. Isn't he cute? I know, he's so adorable. So let me tell you a couple of other things here. Where's my little box? Oh, here it is. Okay, I'm going to flip the camera for a second. I'll tell you about that in a minute because I'm just too excited about him. Here's my host code, which, oh, I'll put that on there later. We got to get to our snowmen. Okay, so here's the snowman ornament laying flat. And you see, I actually had almost the same color, the Coastal Cabana and the Bermuda Bay. I had to staple that color, so I stapled that. I'll show you a couple other ways you could do it, too. So in this little kit that you get the snowman faces, you get some... scarves, some mittens, and some little hats in different colors. And you also get some washi tape. And where are my little snowballs? Okay, so you get these little snowballs. Now, if you notice, these are real tiny. The tiny ones are in here, but you see these that are a little bit bigger? I got these. They're in a bag over there, over on the other side of the desk, but I got those, same thing, just larger, in the Dollar Tree last year. So I know they'll probably be coming back out with those. So that's what I put in there because you don't really get enough to do all the projects that I did, these little snowballs. But you could also, don't forget, you could also use the puffy paint. Okay, like I did that card. Okay, so again, the puffy paint was here. to make the snowballs, and then these are little snowballs. So that was my next one. Now what happens when it starts to get nice out after the winter, which we haven't even got to winter, and I'm talking about after the winter? Well, let me flip it this way. Our snowmen melt. But don't worry, they'll be back again next year. But while you're waiting, here's another little ornament with I call this my melted snowman ornament. So again, I used the glimmer paper back there. I threw in some of those little balls. Let me flip this again. I threw in some of those little snowballs. I glued the nose and the little sticks and his buttons. And I made a melted snowman ornament. Isn't it cute? And then I found this online. I didn't write this, but it says, I made a little snowman. I made him just like that. And then the sun came out and melted him. And now my snowman's flat. Isn't it cute? I just adore this. I laugh at myself. Okay. So to go with that, you got to have a melted snowman card. So here is my rendition of my melted snowman card. Now again, these are the little styrofoam balls that I got in the Dollar Tree that match the ones that are in our little kit. And you could use the ones from the kit. It's just that I needed extras. And there's that little saying again. So there's my melted snowman. And behind here, well, I'll flip it so you can see it because I didn't put a saying in there, is the new sweater. Let me just see the right name of it. Winter Knit Embossing Folder. Okay, and I'll open that. I didn't put a saying inside yet, but you can see the embossing folder better here. Yes, I was having fun. Actually, it was yesterday I was having fun. So that's a melted snowman card. But if you don't have those little styrofoam balls, here's another one you can do. You can use the puffy paint and just make a big puddle. Let me bring this real close so you can see it. A big puddle of the puffy paint. And put some of those little doodads in there. And again, I got the cute little saying there. And I backed that with the red glitter paper that we have in the new catalog. And there's another melted snowman. I think I got a kick out of the melted snowman the most. Okay, so let's put that one over there. Okay, no more melted snowman. Now we got to get real snowman, okay? So, a couple of things that I've done. Also with this bundle, well, it's not with the bundle, but there's another part of it that's called the curvy mini boxes. Now, everybody's probably seen, I showed this already but, on the Halloween one, but again, this is the curvy box. Okay. So I did use that for one of my projects. I know, the poor little snowman. Okay. For that, I put 3 of them together. And I made a little snowman again. And then with the little doodads, the little enamel doodads that come with that, I just put 3 of those little curvy boxes together. I used our new red ribbon, ruched ribbon, and the curly ribbon. And you can actually put a little candy in here, give this to, you know, the children, the grandchildren, do them at craft fairs, and they can rip them apart. I didn't put anything in mine because I don't want to take them apart. And just so you know what I did, you see at the top, got that little handle. So I just glued the handle down, and I used Tombow on this. Yes, I'm getting so used to using Tombow because it is a stronger glue. So I flattened out the top like this, and I glued each one together. And then, of course, the top one, I just tied the bow on there. So there's my, I think it looks like a girl. So this is my Mrs. Frosty. Isn't she cute? Okay. Then I made a couple of tags because I had some leftovers. And, you know, I do the tags with all the leftovers. So here's a little tag. I know that you can see that. And then on the back, I just did the to and from. So cute. This is the washi tape. It looks like snow down there. The other tag I did is just a blue, this was the balmy blue, I think it was, that I had left over. And I just put a piece of white on there, put a little face on it, and now I got a snowman tag. I have the best dressed presents after doing all these Facebook Lives. And again, those are those little enamel doodads from the kit. I'll be ordering more of those on, what is it, Wednesday? 3 more days. Countdown. So those are 2 tags that I did. I will be putting still pictures up, and it will be on YouTube probably tomorrow under Stampersdelight. Of course, you can always watch this replay. So one of the other cards that I did is this one. And again, there's that white glitter paper. I did the tearing effect here. Remember, always tear towards you. And then what I did was I put, and around the top too, I used our shimmer embossing paste. Okay, so this was the next one I did. This one I did, actually I didn't show you the inside of the other one, but I also stamped in that one. And I'll have still pictures. I just can't get enough of this. Here's the next one. Told you there was a lot. Here's the next one I did. A Mrs. Frosty with the pink sweater. And of course the winter knit embossing folder, if you can see it on the white. And then this was, I used the Bermuda Bay here, so it stuck out a little bit more so I could stamp right on that. And here you go. That's the inside. So that's this one. The next one is my family of snowmen. And again, let me just show you this one. See, you got this is one of the designer series papers, and you got all these different cutouts that you can cut out. Again, I used a lot of mine up, so I'm just showing you pieces of what they look like, and of course the backs. And then, so I just have a lot of pieces left, but this one, you know, anything with the glitter on it I really liked. Okay, so here's my little trio of snowmen. And again, I did the tearing effect. I didn't do any embossing there. Her little arm needs to be glued down better. And then the sayings for this one was from the Itty Bitty Christmas or Bitty Christmas. You see that? So there's the mommy and the daddy and the baby. Okay. Pam is asking if they get snow in Australia. I think they do. I know New York does. And then, of course, here's the inside. Again, there's my trio. And what I did was I just fussy cutted those from the designer series paper. And did I have one more? Yes, I did. Where did I put it? He got sent over here somewhere. Oh, here he is. Okay. And then this one, no snowmen, just little mittens. So again, I used, these were pieces that were left over from when I was cutting for the other cards. Oh, look, my nails do match. And then I used our baker's twine for the little mitten string there. Okay, and again, I used, if you can see, the red knit, winter knit embossing folder. And then, of course, the inside. So I hope you like those so far. And again, still shots will be probably there either later today or tomorrow. Okay, let me move this down. So before I start stamping, I just want to let you know that September 4th, of course, the catalog goes live, and then I can actually open it live, even though I know everybody's seen it already, but I can't do it on Facebook Live yet. Also, they have the buy 3, get 1 free designer series special. Please note it's certain ones, and they are from the annual catalog. They are only from the annual catalog, not from the new one, not from the holiday catalog, okay? But it is a great deal. Okay, so the one card that I'm going to show you and then I'm going to stamp, it's going to be a little bit different because I like to change it up a little bit, but let me get my pieces out here first. Are you ready to see that? Okay, so here's another one. So this is the one I'm going to be stamping, and this opens like this. There we go. And I don't know if you can see it, but this is our black embossing powder, the glitter one. Hi, thank you. Okay, so let me flip the camera and get started. Okay, so there's the card that we're going to be doing, but I'm going to change it up a little bit. Let me move these pieces over. So for this card, and it's really easy, I will put the directions in later on, but it's really easy, and my bone folder is over here. I'm also working on cards for my class next week, and now I have to work on cards for Facebook Friday, since this is what I was going to be doing. I love 3-day weekends when I can get to stamping. Okay, so you just fold a regular piece of cardstock. You're cutting it vertical, and or whatever it is. And this is 4 1/4 by your 8 1/2, but you're putting it this way, okay? You know I'm not a math whiz. Okay, let me move some of this stuff out of the way because I'm going to bring the paper cutter in, and I'm going to show you how I cut that. And you can freehand it if you want. Okay, so this is 4 1/4, so it's about 2 1/8. It really doesn't matter if you don't get it perfect, but about 2 1/8, you're going to drag that trimmer right down to the center. And if you get nervous about doing that, you can snip that off. And then right where that crease was, and it's hard for me to see under these lights, but hopefully I got it. There's something jammed there, so let me just, there we go. I'm just going to probably trim the rest with my scissor. Okay, I got a little bit here that needs to be trimmed, and my scissors are buried. So I'm going to do a no-no, and I'm going to take my ribbon scissors. And I'm just going to snip that the rest of the way. Because I want to be real careful that I don't cut too much off. Okay. Just pull that piece out. And that gives me my flap. Okay. There you go. So then what I did, excuse me, for this one I'm going to, again, change it up a little bit. I'm going to use the mitten. And I'm going to put that right in there. Now this is 4 by 5 1/4. So that's going to go right down there. So I'm going to go ahead and snail that down. Again, like I said, this is going to be just a little bit different. Oh, one of the things I want to mention about this, because we won't have time for it to dry, but I'll bring it in and show you. Oh, just pull that up a little bit. That's the thing I like about snail, and Tombow now too, is that I can lay something down and I can move it. The Tombow, I am getting used to using that a lot more now that we don't have the fast fuse, because sometimes you need a glue with a little bit more oomph. Okay, there we go. All right, let me bring this up and show you. This is our Crystal Effects. I don't know if it shows there. So I put Crystal Effects on those, all 3 of those, after I colored them. The thing is, you have to let that dry. So we're going to do something a little bit different. But just so you know, I'll show you how to do it. All right. So there's my in piece. Okay, so here's my little snowman, which I've already cut out. No, we don't have, I should have showed you this. I should have showed you this. I got so excited. Okay, so here's the stamp set. And this comes with the punch. Okay, that's the bundle. I got so carried away with everything, forgot to show you that. Okay. So we're going to bring these little guys in here. Not a lot of coloring on them. You don't want to use too much of the blends, because remember, when you open that up, you see it. so you can see a little bit there, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. So I'm just going to add a little here to his nose, a little here to this nose, and as you can see, I've started coloring this one. So I'm just going to grab my Bermuda Bay and just finish coloring that one. Just a little coloring. Okay, so then I'm going to do what I'm going to do next. Now you see this one I had alternating designer series paper, but for this one I'm going to use the glitter paper, the new red glitter paper. And for this I am going to use the Tombow. All right. A couple of people the other day said that, you know, they couldn't get on, they couldn't find me. Remember, you can always watch the replay. You can always watch it on YouTube also if you have a hard time finding it. Okay, so we're just going to flip that over. Let that dry. In the meantime, I'm going to take this little strip, and I think this was like 3/4 of an inch. And I'm going to bring in my Merry Christmas with my Versamark. I'm going to bring in my black embossing powder. This is the Shimmer Black. I need a glue holder. Actually, what I'll show you, I think I showed you last time, maybe not, what I keep my glue in. It's behind me. And I will show it to you. Now this needs a little more, but I got enough in there, so let me. And because this was not planned, I didn't have my embossing buddy. All right, let's just bring this over here. So you're going to hear my heat gun for a minute. Whoop. Just going to heat that up. That should be done. Yep. Bring in my triple banner punch and cut it down. It's good. Because of the red glitter, I can make this one a little bit longer. All right. I'm going to take my Tombow. And I do find that Tombow does work better on the glitter paper. Lay that one right there. Lay this one down. Cute, quick, easy. I mean, it's a fancy fold of some sorts. Oop, put you back there. Got stuck to my finger. All right. Now you see why I couldn't wait till Friday. So thank you for all joining me at the last minute. Put that one right there. I hope you're all having a great long weekend. That does not look like it heated up to me right there. Did it? Oh, yeah, it did. Okay. So that's going to go right here. And I think I have my dimensionals over on the other side here because I was playing around with something else. So let me grab those. put that right there. Now for the inside, I'm going to use this thing, and all my inks are buried. Everything's buried over here. And this is the saying that goes with the set. Hoping this season builds heartwarming memories. And then somewhere here, I have some little snowflakes. Start out here. Put a few there. I'll just leave 2 for now. You can see the blue one here, back here. And then I'm just going to go ahead and snail that down. Okay. And that's going to go right here. I'm going to put that down so you don't see the writing. I don't want you to see the writing. Great, Carol Ann. Okay, so it's almost the same card. What I'm going to do a little bit different here is I'm going to bring in our rhinestones, because we have several colored rhinestones here. And I was using them earlier. Let me just open them back up. And just use a little bit of a different color. Let's see. I want something a little brighter, so... well, maybe I'll try the green. Let's see. Oh, you know what? No, because of the light blue back there, I'm going to put some light blue here. There we go. There is a piece of hair that's driving me nuts there. Okay. Oh, yeah, that brightens it up. I didn't put anything on this one, but we'll leave it for now. So this is the card, or the cards, right? But the difference is, with this one, remember I used the Crystal Effects, but I'm not going to have time for that to dry, so instead I'm going with the Wink of Stella. Either one gives it some shimmer. One gives it a more of a 3D effect. Just be careful when you do your Wink of Stella over colors. You don't want to drag that in. So do your whites first, okay, which I didn't do. Make sure there's no color on there. Do your whites first and then put the Wink of Stella on the colored inks. Okay. So there you have it. Now I'll bring it up so you can see. There's the Wink of Stella. And here's the other one. Cute, cute, cute. And there's how they open. Oh yeah, you got to have this bundle. Okay, so that's one of them. The next one I'm going to show you is how to do the ornament. But it's a little bit different. Okay, so let me bring these in. And where's my other... oh, here he is. Okay. So remember all the ornaments I showed in the beginning, and I'll be showing them again later. So what I did with it, what I'm going to do with this one, and as soon as I find my... oh, there it is. Okay. There we go. And also, I need one more thing. It's probably behind me. Yes, it is. So let me just show you another little snowman. This is a little snowman that my Cali girl sculpted me last year. Isn't that cute? So I had to show you that since I showed you the snow globe too. My little snowman. All right. So for this, I'm going to take, where is he? Oh, right here. I want this little guy right here. Okay, he's kind of a cute little thing. I gotta find my other scissors though. Oh, there they are. Okay. So this piece was actually something I was playing around with, and I used the puffy paint, but I don't want that side. I want this side. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this little guy out. He's so cute. Just going to fussy cut this one a little bit. And I'm going to show you how to do the, regardless of whether you make the melted snowman ornament or which you stamp and make the ornaments, however you do them. Okay, they basically are the same. So this one's going to be a little bit different. And then again, I'll show you everything again at the end. So I'm just going to fussy cut him. Put him around there. Okay. So I'm going to, this piece, something's driving me crazy. Okay. Now he doesn't really show up too good there, does he? So maybe I won't use that. Maybe I'll use something else. Maybe I'll use the red. Ooh, yeah, I like that. I think I'm going to use the red. Or I did this. I used our new embossing mats with the embossing paint, or embossing shimmery embossing paste. And you see I used our folder first, and then I went right over that. So let's just play around and see. I kind of like them there. Maybe I'll use that. Let's see. I think I like that. Okay, so I did these just to show you two different things. I used the embossing folder first on this, and then the embossing paint with the new masks right over it. I don't know if you can really see it. This one just has the new mask. Okay, so I'm going to use this right now. So I'm going to figure he's going about here. Let's just see where I'm going to put him. Okay, so I'm going to take some dimensionals. He's just a happy little guy. So I'm not going to use this little piece. I'll use that for something else. I'm just going to stick him right about here. Make sure I have enough. Make sure he's in the middle. Of course, he doesn't have to be. He could be on the side. I'm going to just move him over a little bit. I just want him over just a tad more. There we go. Okay. Yep. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to lift this off. I haven't done this yet. This is just like, you know, I'm playing here. He's going to go there, but before he does, I'm going to grab some of our ribbon. And I'm just going to put it right there. It's sticky enough to hold it. And you can also just, if you wanted to put a staple there, you could too. But I'm going to show you what I did. Remember, I did it a couple different ways. So, I'll show you the new masks. I have them over on the other table. I didn't bring them over, I don't think. Okay. So because I put that on top of there, what I did was I put a little Tombow glue right on here. Okay. And then with this, I just, I can do two ways. Okay, you can pour it in here and lay this guy down. Or here's another thing you can do, which sometimes is easier. Just put those little glitters right in there. So this way you can see where you're putting your globe. And then if I wanted to put some of these little snowballs, I could do that too. So let me add a few little snowballs. These are styrofoam, so they're really staticky. But I'm going to try, okay? I know this is probably not good, but you can lick your finger and put a few in there. Very gently, right in the top. I'm not going to put too many in there. And then I'm just going to lay it right down here. Press it. Make sure it's in there really good. So I got some color there. And then what I'm going to do is then we're just going to trim it off. Now you can put anything on the back side. Remember I showed you the glimmer paper on the one ornament I did because I didn't like the other side of the designer series paper showing through. Or you can leave it. This one probably will be okay because it's got kind of a it's got the embossing on it. Okay, so now for my other two pieces. Okay, I have this as the base, which is the, it's going to be a snow globe. I'm going to use my Tombow again. Now, I will put all the items used on my Facebook, comment section later on, either tonight or tomorrow. So you'll see everything that was used, mostly from the new catalog. And then I just put some very gently. This is where I usually use detailed glue, okay, because it's a finer glue. But with I'm finding that this holds it a little bit better, especially if you're using glimmer paper. So it's to each their own. Actually, sometimes it's whatever I grab. And it does dry clear, so I'm not worried about the white right now. All right, so there's that. Then I'm going to peel off this piece right here. I'm going to go ahead and put this right there to hold it down. And then I'm going to bring in another one of my little trays, which should be down here, and show you how I get that crystal effect around the snow globes, which you probably already figured out is my Stampin' Glitter. And I just throw it all the way around there. This is really sticky, so it does hold in there. You can press down a little bit if you want. And then just tap it off. This had a little smudge on it. Had some black embossing powder there. And there you go. I'll let it dry. No, Reggie's not making dinner for me. Good try though, Vicky. And what I would do is probably put a little tag on this one like I did the others. And that's all there is to it. There's another little ornament. Snow globe ornament. One's as cute as the next. I'm telling you. I will be showing you all the pictures again. All right, let's go back to stamping. All right, so the next thing I want to show you, if I haven't thrown it, I don't even know where everything is here. Oh, here we go. All right, so here's another piece of our designer series paper. And what I wanted to show you with this was, obviously, the punch that matches. Let's see, this little card, where is she? The Mrs. Snowman. The pink one here. Of course, I stamped the hat, which was with the stamp set right here. Okay. And then I punched it out. But you see the punch has the snowman, the nose, so you can do the whole snowman. What I'm going to do is just put him right in here. Look at, that's the designer series paper. Punch it out. Now the cool thing about this is you could still use these little arms and everything. Little arms stuck to me. Nobody says it has to be brown, right? Could be red. You could have red arms. go. So for this one, let's see. What do we want to do here? Oh, we'll put them right in the little forest. How's that? All right, so let me bring in my Coastal Cabana. I mean, this is just on a fly too. Here, let's just stamp and see how it comes out. And again, I thank you for tuning in and joining me on my impromptu pop-up video today. So I'm going to bring this in, and I'm going to cut this down to 4 by 5 1/4. Now, when you cut these down, you get this nice strip a lot of times left, which is perfect for the bookmarks or your gift card, gift tags. Okay, so we're going to bring that in. Going to bring that in. Let's see. I think I want some ribbon on this too. Yep. Okay. This is where I would use snail because I want this to stay in place. And you notice there's 2 sides. One has more of a white, one has more of a red. Whoop. I'm going to do this. Actually, it's cherry cobbler, but all things match for Christmas. Okay, we're just going to cut that. Okay. Yep. All right. I have no idea how this is going to come out, but let's just see. All right, and then I'm going to cut a little piece of ribbon here first before I decide where I want my snowman. And this is my fake bow. It's not really a bow at all. But look at that. Now I got the 2-tone ribbon. Ta-da! There we go. Now I can see where my little snowman's going to go. And I could stamp with the, I mean, look at it. Could stamp him too. I could stamp with the little hat. But you know what? I'm going with the ones, since I already have these already out here, why not just go with them? I'm going to take a dimensional. Looks like he's got a hat on right there. I'm going to just take the red hat. Oh, it would help if I put my snowman on there first. Let's get the snowman down. He's going to be 3D. We're going to add some dimension there. Put the little hat right here. Okay. I'm not going to use the arms, though. I am going to bring in these little doodads. And I'll use these little arms. They are different, by the way. Just a tad different. So there's my little snowman. Now, let's see. Since I have this right here left, I think what I will do is grab a tag from something that I already have cut and see what I can find in my box of goodies. And then maybe change that. There's the, I want the white ones. Remember what I said, I keep all my tags or extra pieces in these little kits so that when I do impromptu ones like this, I can find something. I want to do Let It Snow, so it's got to fit there. Let's see what we got in here. I think I'm finding one. That's too big. Well, here we go. Kind of the same color. Let's see if that'll fit. Will it fit? perfect if it does. No, it doesn't. Okay, back to the drawing board. Let's look in here again. Here's the one with gold trim. I could use that. Here, there's one with silver trim. Let's see, is that too big? Nope, we'll use that one. Okay. They're all falling out here. So again, since I put all my extra tags from classes, anything I've cut, or from my paper pumpkin pieces, this is a lifesaver right here. It's my go-to case. I'm going to bring in, I want it a little bit darker, so instead of Coastal Cabana, I am using the Bermuda Bay. I'm going to put in Let It Snow. I did want it a little darker. I am going to put that right here with my dimensionals. And this one's almost out, so I'm going to use the sides. Good morning, Donna. Yeah, Donna, I couldn't wait. I was talking to Donna, was it last night? Or night before? Or yesterday? And I said, I don't think I can wait until Friday to do these snowmen. Just too cute. Okay. Put that right there. And there you have it. Now, I was looking to see where my other... was going to do the... oh, my puff paint. Okay, let me grab that. Just because I don't remember if I showed you this, but we do want to do a little snow. So let's just put a little snow. Watch it. Hopefully I don't mess this up. Just a couple little snowballs maybe here. How's that? We'll start with those three. And wait till it gets a little hot. I gotta bring it around here. My extension cord's not long enough. Hopefully, what I was trying to do was bring it up high enough so you could see it puff up for those of you who have not seen this. And I think I've said this before. This is actually how I got into stamping. My son was young and we had puff paint back then. And that's all he wanted to do. Okay, I gotta lay it down. There it goes. There's some snow. Just gonna shut that off. So I got some snow there. Now it did, you have to wait till it cools off so your card goes back to normal here. And maybe I would put a few more up there. But you get the idea. There's the little snowballs. Let's add some, because I don't like, you can't have just a couple snowballs there, right? And maybe a couple up here. How's that? There we go. All right. Just be careful because it is watery until it starts heating up. And you don't want it to run over your card. Okay, it's getting really hot there, so there's a cute little card, last minute card to do. So I hope you enjoyed these, and I'm going to come back. I'm going to bring them back in to show you right now. For those of you that came in late, of course, you can always watch the replay. This is the one I just did. I didn't even put anything on the inside yet. Just want to wait till it cools off so it flattens back out. So there's my one card. And then here was the snow globe I just showed you. Hi. Here is the first one I did last week with the snow globes. These two sets go so well together. Here's my other ornament. That one's a flat one. And then this was the double one. And again, I'll put still pictures on later. We have Mrs. Frosty. We have this. This is Frosty. This was Mrs. This is Mr. Then we have the ones that I just showed you, the fold card. Ah, thanks, Megan. Yeah, now you know I couldn't wait till next week. I couldn't wait till Friday. These were just too stinking cute. And then, of course, we have the little mittens. Hi, Deb. Hope everything's going well, Deb. My trio of snowmen. And then probably my favorites. Well, almost my favorites. My little tags. Yeah, my favorites. My melted snowmen. And my other melted snowman with the puff paint. If you can see that puff paint there. I got a feeling I'm going to be seeing a lot of these little guys. They're just too stinking cute. And then my snowman. Whoop, let's do it this way. And then my melted snowman ornament. Snow globe. I know, they're so cute. Thank you so much for tuning in. Oh, I almost forgot. My little box. My little snowman box. So I hope you really enjoyed this. Now I have to clean it all up. That's okay. I'll be playing again maybe tomorrow to get ready for Friday. So thank you again for tuning in. Thanks for jumping on last minute. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a fabulous rest of your weekend. And if you're lucky like I am to have the 3-day weekend, enjoy another day off. I will see you back here at 8 a.m. Friday morning for Facebook Live. Happy stamping. Keep on stamping, Stampers. Bye.